Buenas tardes, mi gente. Esto es Lucha 2031, la historia en un minuto. Vamos a ver hoy un encuentro histórico cuando Huracán Padre se enfrentó a Randy Savech. Se formó un pandemonio. Randy Savech lastimó muy mal al padre de Huracán y en este salió su socorro Carlos Colón. Tremenda tragedia luchística. Vean este video.
Minutos de duración, pesando 235 libras de Chicago, Randy Macho Man Savech.
Taking on Huracan Castillo. And perhaps Rip Rogers, this was the match where Randy Macho Man Savech became the true gladiator that he is today. Here we see the way he used to encounter opponents all over the world. Huracan Castillo, famous Cuban wrestler, rugged in his own rights, victim of a quick attack by the Macho Man.
Yes, the Macho Man, there is that patented elbow drop, boom! And you can tell that he's hurt Huracan Castillo, but I'll tell you one thing, Hugo, he would never do that to me.
Okay, now very important to specify here that this elbow from the top rope was the one that retired Huracan Castillo, a senior, and almost cost him to die out of the consequences of this tremendous blow. But he wasn't satisfied with that. He wanted to still hurt him some more. It was a very aggressive attitude by Randy Macho Man Savech. Referee Ricky Vargas, he was worried because at this point, Castillo was not even opening his eyes.
Well, that's the price you pay. When you get in the ring with any professional wrestler, it could be the last moment of your life. It's not anybody's fault of what happens in that ring. If you can't take the heat, you get out of the kitchen. When you get in that ring with one of the bad boys of professional wrestling, and the list goes on and on of those bad boys, you can be in for a serious beating.
What a way to open up this tape. Bad boys of wrestling. Randy Macho Man Savech injuring, almost causing the life of Huracan Castillo. And if many of the fans that watch him today think that it was the WWF wrestler that made him famous, he was way famous before that. He was just a true asset in the world of professional wrestling, and he was always strong, a great athlete. But one thing we have to comment about this man is he knew he was hurting Castillo, and he did not stop. Even with the doctor in the ring, you could still see his attitude. He wanted to hurt him some more.
He wanted to hurt Castillo. He wanted to hurt the referee. He wanted to hurt the fans. I think he even wanted to hurt Dr. Gonzalez because that man's not all there. He's a little bit crazy. He challenged the fan. That's his deal. That's his gig.
The Macho Man Savech, here at this given point in his career, telling the wrestling world that he was out to get him. Did not care who was in the ring. He just wanted to hurt him bad. Dr. Hector Gonzalez was concerned about Castillo. And the results on this was Castillo was put in the hospital for over 2 weeks and almost cost him the life. And obviously he was never able to return active into professional wrestling. And that was the famous match where Savech became the destructor that he is. Okay, watch the way the wrestlers were carrying him out. Watch the fans concerned, the referee also. Dr. Gonzalez was looking for an ambulance. And look at the way Randy Macho Man Savech was taking care of these other guys that came in to help Castillo. No concern whatsoever for Huracan Castillo. He was just out to get him. Look out, watch this. Talking about some mid-instance on the Macho Man. This was it. On top of the stretcher. He hurt him even more. That's when Carlos Colon came in. And believe me, everybody was scared. People were crying at the arena. Almost cost the life of Huracan Castillo Sr. Bad boys of wrestling. Your comments on this, Rip Rogers. You're laughing about this, aren't you?
Well, I think it's a pretty good thing because Huracan Castillo, you should have got rid of him a long time ago. And let me tell you, if Carlitos Colon ever ran in my match like he did in Savage's match, I'd do the same thing to him that Savech did to Castillo.
Everybody was concerned. Carlos Colon coming into the rescue of Huracan Castillo. Desperate moments for the friends of Huracan. Savech had done the damage. Look at the fans standing around. And look at Savech. He's there for more. Oh my goodness. Now going after Carlos. So for you fans that did not know Randy Macho Man Savech before, he hit the WWF. He was already a superstar and a mean one at that before he ever came into that.
I just love it. Look at him beating up Colon. That's a sight for sore eyes because Carlitos Colon, he's been a thorn in many man's side, and it's about time he got what was coming to him because he's always interfering in matches.
He's fighting back here. He's fighting back. Carlos Colon, he is upset about what's done to his friend. Now a brawl inside the ring. Trading punches, best exchange here by the Macho Man, but Carlos also letting him have a couple of good punches here. Meanwhile, the fans are concerned about everything that has happened here. And what a way to start this bad wrestlers tape. The bad boys of professional wrestling. Savage ranking high among them.
Oh, when you're talking about bad boys of professional wrestling, you're talking about Ivan Koloff, you're talking about myself, you're talking about Tiger Jeet Singh, you're talking about Abdul the Butcher, and the list goes on and on. And what a way to start this first match on this tape from EG Productions of Bad Boys, baby. It's Savage, it's Rogers, it's Abdul the Butcher, and the list goes on and on.
Okay, fans, let's take immediately to another sensational match. Okay, we're going to stay here as our director tells us to stay here. Randy Macho Man Savage doing some more damage here on Carlos Colon. Referee trying to stop Savage, but obviously Rogers, after he sent a man to the hospital, I don't think that he was there to respect not the referees, not any wrestlers here.
He don't care. All he cares about, he's throwing on emotion. He's going on emotion. That adrenaline's flowing. He don't care what's happening. Colon doesn't care. They're two men after each other, baby. They're two men. They don't ask a no quarter and give a none. And this is a riot, a full-scale riot. You see the fans going crazy. You see Savage going crazy. You see Colon going crazy. And I'm going crazy sitting here watching the action.
Look at that, Savage and Carlos all over the floor here. These are the superstars of Caribbean Championship Wrestling, where legends are made and they have to prove themselves in every match. Now the wrestlers trying to break him apart. Tremendous battle after he had injured Castillo. He attacked Carlos, but look out! Now it's working to the advantage of Colon. As he was tied up, Savage, Carlos got loose and connected some shots, but that's happening the same way to Carlos. Wow. You're talking about some tough individuals and tough guys. I don't think you want to deal with Colon, Rip Rogers.
I don't know about, but there's Domingo, whatever.
He's my favorite, Domingo Robles.
Domingo Robles, hey, I wouldn't want to deal with Domingo. He's one of the baddest men in all professional wrestling today.
He has kicked some butt, I'm telling you the truth. He has kicked some butt. Okay, fans, look at the action. The ring was not enough. They're going everywhere here. This is the action of Caribbean Championship Wrestling. The doctor going inside to the dressing room to get an ambulance for Castillo. Meanwhile, the anger of Carlos Colon and the ambitious attack by Savage has created all this mess here, as nobody has been able to stop it. Even Commissioner at that time, Thomas Ernesto, was trying to let to keep these guys away from each other, and now we have other people punching each other.
Well, that's the typical Puerto Ricans right there. You get them fighting over the rice and beans, and they going crazy.
Wait a minute, now you're doing some insults on some people. We're talking about wrestling, Rogers. Let's concentrate on the action here as we see them taken away. Let's take you fast to another hot action match in the bad boys of wrestling.